Good afternoon, friends. It's Miss Karen and my buddy Max here.
Hey.
It's our Kitchen Science Day, and we're excited to be back. Happy Monday, everybody. We hope your weekend was great. We're continuing our kitchen science theme, and as we said before, you're going to do the experiments. You're going to use things you would find with your kitchen. In your kitchen. So Max and I decided to do an egg theme, and we have 2 egg experiments to show you today. One egg experiment is going to be something that's going to take 24 hours to do. So after you're done watching us explain that experiment, oh, I see Gracie. Hi, Gracie. After I explain the first experiment and tell you the ingredients, what I want you to do is go and hopefully do it if you have what you need, and then report back to us tomorrow to see what happens. So the question is, if we have a raw egg, so this egg is not cooked. If we took this raw egg, do you think by putting it in a glass of vinegar, we could remove the eggshell without it cracking? What do you think, Max? It's a good question, because we know that a raw egg is very fragile, and we can crack it very easily. But how on earth can you remove an eggshell without it cracking? So what you need for this one is, again, an uncooked egg, and then a bottle of vinegar. And what you're going to do, and we actually already started it, but you're going to carefully place your egg. We're using a glass. However, you could use a jar. The reason why we're using a glass is so we can see inside as to what's going to happen over the next, actually 24 hours. So we've already started one here. And if you notice, my lighting is a little off because I have to be near my kitchen sink today for the next one. So I apologize in advance if you can't see very well. But we've already placed the egg in the glass earlier this morning. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, if you can see, on the egg already, there's lots and lots of tiny little bubbles. And again, this is a raw egg in vinegar.
Oh, it just looks disgusting.
And Max says it looks disgusting. So we're hoping that the eggshell by tomorrow morning, or maybe the afternoon, will be removed. So again, what we're doing with this, we put our egg in the glass, and then all you need to do is add some vinegar. Some of you may not like the smell of vinegar. I have to tell you, almost everyone in my house does not like the smell of vinegar.
I'm like the only one that does.
Max, it likes it. So what I suggest you do, because you're going to want to leave this in your kitchen counter, the egg, until tomorrow, just put a paper towel over it. So again, that's experiment number 1 with the egg. So we're going to leave that alone. Now, the second experiment we're going to try today happens to be one of my favorite egg experiments. So in advance, what I did is I hard-boiled an egg. So this egg is already cooked, and I peeled it. I have this bottle, which used to be a Starbucks Frappuccino, but maybe you have a milk bottle in your house. So what I want to do is, if you notice, I place the egg on top of the opening of the bottle. I want to suck the egg down into this bottle without it breaking. I just want it to go plop in the bottle. It's a hard-boiled egg. It's cooked. So you're going to wonder how I'm going to do that. In the background, what I have done is I am boiling some hot water in my tea kettle. Because the question is, if I heat up the glass with the hot water in this bottle and then quickly place the egg on top of the bottle, will it suck down into the bottle? That's the question. Are you ready to watch? So just bear with me, because what I'm going to do is, so here's my egg. Max is going to hold it. And then, like I said, I have my very hot water. Now, you do need to be careful because it's hot water, so you don't want to burn yourself. So I'm over my sink. Max, maybe you can take the camera and hold that to show.
I don't want to hold this.
Okay, can you show? So I'm pouring, hold it up a tiny bit. I'm pouring hot water into my bottle. Now that water's not going to stay there. But what I want to do is I want the glass to heat up with the hot water. So I'm gonna give it, let's count to 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. And now I am going to pour the water out, and I'm using a towel. And Max is going to place the egg on top of the bottle. And if he's gonna leave it alone, can we see that, everybody? And if you notice, what we're hoping, I think what I'll do is I'll hold it up so you can see.
It looks like it's already starting to sink.
Max says the egg is already sinking. And if you notice, it is going down into...
Okay, it broke.
And plop.
It broke.
Ta-da! Now if you notice, the egg is pretty much whole. There is a tiny bit of crack in it. But I fit the egg through my bottle.
Well, there was already a crack in it.
There was a little bit of crack, but I did it. So how did I do that? Do you wonder? So if I want to remind you, so what we did is we heated up the glass with hot water. So when we poured that water in and then dumped it out, there was a lot of hot air in that bottle. And that hot air squished together. Oops, someone's saying hi to you, Max. It looks like it's Michael. It's squished together, and then we trapped it in the bottle when we put the egg on top. Now, as the glass cooled down, the air on the outside was stronger, and that made it push the egg into the bottle. And voila, we created it. Some people might refer this to as a vacuum, where the air sucks it in because there's so much heavier air on the outside, and it pushed the egg down into the bottle. All right, that's it, my friends. So if you want to try this at home, it would be fun. You can try it out and let us know. Again, I just want to recap. Oh, Julie, yes, egg science. It's a favorite of ours. We put the raw egg in a glass of vinegar. We're gonna watch this for 24 hours, and our goal is to remove the eggshell without the egg cracking. If you've never done this before, I wonder, will it happen? Will we have a whole egg in here with no eggshell? Max, make a prediction. What do you think?
It's gonna stay like that.
You say yes? Max says it's gonna stay and there'll be no eggshell. Who knows? Okay, friends, so we'll see you again on Wednesday at 4, and we'll have this egg so you can see what happened. But I also hope that you try it and share your comments on this post of our video. All right, happy Monday. Enjoy the rest of the day. We'll talk soon. Thanks for watching.